I was feeling weak. My body was shutting down. Within 2 minutes, I've been dead.
We've mostly traveled with just me, Leela, and Kalin, but we're gonna do a couple weeks now with something a little different. We're gonna take Banshee! He's gonna have an apple. I'm so hungry!
Okay, so take apple right there.
And just in case, we're bringing Mom to watch her, and Grandma to watch baby, and Kalin to watch all. You excited? This is gonna be so much fun. At least none of us have strong personalities, huh, girls? If you know us at all, you know it's always something. We just left, but we literally had to drop the trailer here because we got to Walmart here to get some stuff. We realized we didn't have the key to the RV, and the back of the RV was locked. So I had to drop the RV and drive back 20 minutes to get the RV keys. There's always an issue with the Joneses. You can't keep up with us, don't even try. I was kind of wanting to fall asleep at the wheel, so I had her take over. She's way better.
Yeah, and did he fall asleep? No, he just plays on his phone. It doesn't entertain me. So thankfully, I've got entertainment in the back seat.
Ow.
When tiny human needs something,
somebody else's entertainment.
That's how she gets it. We are by Lake Shasta. It looks really low. Check this out. So Leela's driven in straight lines a lot, not a lot of gas stations. And we're like, do we go over there where there's these concrete pylons that you get left turn into? We're right here where it's a little bit wider. She seems nervous. Are you nervous?
I feel much better about going there. Those are huge concrete pieces. I don't feel good about that.
It's that concrete she doesn't want.
Hey, tiny human, I did it!
We're halfway to California to see Mom. We landed here, look at this. It's a Harvest Host winery, Julietta Winery.
I got nothing to say.
Are you excited to be on the road again?
Nope.
On the road again.
But she gave that up to bust out babies instead. And now look at this, look at this massive belly. She's I don't know how she goes in public with that massive belly.
The greatest day in our winemaking career was when we were awarded by Wine Enthusiasts 2 top 100s for our 2016 Cabernets.
Water. Hold on. Okay, done.
Isn't it beautiful?
My mommy?
My mommy.
This is why we came to California.
Okay.
To see you and you. What do you think of the child?
A spectacular, one of a kind.
How much did you miss Batman?
No comment.
Brush your teeth.
Now, Mom, Papa, slicey.
Oh look, you look pretty cute for morning. How'd that happen? How have you enjoyed the journey? We just did Simi Valley, our old stomping grounds, and we decided that this is the worst RV park we've ever been in our lives.
Well, I got a little more insight last night from the park host. We got into the overflow, which I didn't technically know that we were in overflow, and overflow means that we are in what used to be the overflow parking, because that's what we kind of said, we're in a parking lot right now, and we are in what now they converted from a parking lot into sites. Now we are going to go check out some really high-end RVs, and we're going to Zion, which I am super excited to go see Zion because it was one of the most beautiful places I've seen in this country. We tried to fix their hose. We always carry duct tape, one of the best things we have, but it didn't work.
This is Oak Park. When I was a kid, we had scout camp here, father-son's outing here, and now I'm back to visit Mom, and this is where we stay. I spent part of my childhood in this park. It's just a little different when you come back in an RV. We just spent an hour at a gas station getting gas and food and letting her run around for an hour because she hadn't peed in like, how many hours? In like 6 hours. So we let her out. She's getting potty trained. No diaper, risking the car seat and the truck. And of course she did not go potty. Did you pee in your diaper? You. Until we got on the freeway. 5 minutes later she's like, hey, potty time, man. So this is where we are now. We are on the side of the off-ramp. Just past Prim. I see you! I love everything about traveling in an RV, except the actual traveling part. I'm not really sure what we were thinking, traveling through Las Vegas on a Saturday. It's not smart. The only time I really like traveling in an RV is when she's driving back there. Oh, hey, law enforcement. I guess I shouldn't do this. Oops. I just kind of figured it was okay since I'm, you know, not really moving at the moment. Normally it's both hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, but on going 1 mile an hour, you know. How do you feel about Utah, Steve, now that you're stuck here for time and all eternity?
Yeah, I don't have much of a choice because I am stuck here, but I love it.
Would you go back to California?
No, never.
How do you feel about Hurricane Utah?
Why did you turn off the air?
Because we gotta be able to hear.
We're gonna die in this hell without the air on.
Kalin, what do you think? You excited? What are we gonna see? Right now, me and my little daughter, we're in the little 4x4 pickup chasing down some horses that Kelson was boarding for a friend. They got out, there was a hole in the fence. And so I got some grass to lure them in, and they were eating out of my hand. One of them was, but I went to move a little bit and they got spooked. But it's so dark I can't show what's happening, but we got the owner that's trying to get them down. So there's, stop, Ashy. We got him. Hey, bud. Did you have a fun run? We've got a little story to tell you that I actually wasn't going to tell you because it makes me look like a terrible father. But in the interest of safety and helping you not make the same mistakes, Kalin and I have a little story to share. And it starts a couple days ago when Kalin was at her friend's house in Bear Lake and they wanted to go paddleboarding. So Kalin took her paddleboard. What's your paddleboard's name?
Maverick.
Kalin took her paddleboard Maverick out, and she spent the night at her friend's house, so I wasn't there. And Kalin and two of her friends went to the lake. They went right about out here. Where did you launch from?
Right there.
They had 3 paddleboards, and there was one little issue. So did you wear your life jacket?
No.
How come?
Because I was being nice and giving it to a friend that doesn't know how to swim.
The water's pretty shallow, so it looked pretty safe, right?
Yes. I'll show where we left, where we launched.
Okay, show me where you launched.
Paul, can you come in with me, please?
Yeah, I'm coming in.
We were right over here. It started to get as shallow up to that thing right there. Then it started getting deep right over there by that white line.
And were you paddling there or what?
Yes.
So you were paddling out there, just the 3 of you, and you didn't have a life jacket?
No.
They had their own boards, correct?
We connected them. Blake and I did not have life vests.
Oh, there was only one life jacket?
Yes.
How old's Lexi?
She's 11. She's not a very good swimmer.
And how old's Blake?
She's about 12. I'm a good swimmer, but not that day. Can we go on land, please? It started getting a little windy like it is right now. We started turning around, but that's when the wind storm started to kick up. So we were trying to go against the wind. Lexi's shorts fell off, and so she got upset with it. And me being the nice person I am, that's the downfall. I dove in to get them. Blake was trying to tell me to come back, but I couldn't hear her because of the wind and because of Lexi screaming for her shorts. It started getting really choppy, so I tried to turn around. That didn't work too well, so I tried to do dog paddles, tried to float my back. So I was starting to get tired because it was ice cold, like the Atlantic. So I was starting to get numb. I was screaming for Blake. Blake was screaming for me, obviously. And so she tried to paddle towards me, but the wind was too strong. With the 2 of the paddle boards flipped, mine and one of Chris's. And so they were stranded on one paddle board.
So they flipped and what did they do?
They couldn't do anything because they lost one of the oars.
So the paddle boards blew away?
They were blowing that way.
So the paddle boards blew away while you were floating. How far away from them were you?
600 feet. And I was trying to reach the paddle boards, but they kept on blowing this way. And that's when I was like starting to get into shock. I was treading water without a life vest.
How was that going?
Not good. I went under for a couple of seconds.
Were you scared?
I was scared.
Were you crying?
Yes.
What were you saying?
I was screaming for my mom and my pa.
And we weren't here?
No. And I was screaming for my mom and my pa, and I was screaming help. And when I was supposed to conserve my energy, but no one listened. Then I was treading water for 15, 20 minutes, according to Blake. When finally these nice boaters came around, so they got them first, so they had no choice but to leave our paddleboards behind. They didn't see me. It was Blake that saw me because of my black hair.
You were that far away?
Yes. I was just a little dot, this little. And so they got me right over there.
Was there any way you could have swam to shore? Why not?
I was way too far out.
What did you think was going to happen?
I was going to die that day. No joke, Paul. I was going to die that day. I thought my minutes were up. That's why you should always wear a life vest.
So
It was one life vest with 3 people.
So what did we learn from this?
Please just wear life vests, even in the shallows. Like if you can tell now by the water, it's really windy out. And I was right when they pulled me out, I don't remember what happened next because I was in deep shock. Apparently they took 5 minutes to pull me out because I was dead weight. Kept slipping back in. They did throw me in life buoy, but it didn't do crap.
Why didn't it do anything?
Because I kept on slipping off of it because it was wet.
Because it was wet, and were you feeling strong or weak?
I was feeling weak. My body was shutting down. Within 2 minutes, I've been dead.
So I assume full responsibility because I should have taught you these 3 things. So my fault, not your fault. Number 1, always wear your life vest no matter what. If you don't have enough life vests, you don't go in, right? Number 2, you've got a leash on that board.
And always wear a leash around your ankle.
Always leash it to yourself. Totally.
I didn't.
Always leash yourself. And number 3, my son is a surfer, so he's a great swimmer, but he said, had he known it was that windy, he would not let him go in that lake. When you're in a lake, in a boat, when there's wind, it's extremely
Either
dangerous.
paddleboard or a kayak.
Even a power boat can be dangerous. People die on this lake every year.
And I was about to become one of them.
Healthy people, healthy young people in pretty shallow water die every year, and we are super lucky that Kalin made it. Because like when I heard that, like I got this phone and I got the phone call, I was like terrified and just grateful that you.
Oh, and we lost our phones.
Oh yeah, and on the paddleboard, there were 2 phones. There were Kalin's phone and who else's?
And my friend Lexi's, so when Maverick flipped, apparently the phones were tied down, but not tied down well enough. So now they're at the bottom of the lake. So, yeah.
And so the next day, what did your dad do?
Got me a new phone.
Yeah.
Because he loves me.
So we tried to use Find Friends, but apparently the boat was at the bottom of your phone was at the bottom of the lake because it didn't show up. And then I went on a rescue mission. I'm pretty sure that we'll never see their paddleboards again. We're at Bear Lake. It's like 8 miles by 30 miles. But one kind dude on a boat said, yeah, they usually kind of blow this direction. So we're gonna have a quick look. I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air if the wind dies down, maybe even if it doesn't die down, because Leela's not here to stop me. And I'm also gonna go into this rental office right here and go, hey, if a paddleboard happens to blow up here, or 3, with Kalin's phone on it, give me a call, will you? My daughter fell off her paddleboard.
Okay.
Any paddleboards blow up here today? Or do they ever? There's 3 of them that should have blown up together.
I haven't seen anything.
What about y'all? Paddleboards, anyone?
The wind was blowing north, so if they fell off, it would have blown up towards the North Shore.
North Shore? It's kind of terrifying. When I turn the camera off, I'll tell you what actually happened. This is Caleb. He's gonna help me find Maverick.
What's up, guys?
Got any ideas?
I think it's gonna be over here on the east side of the lake, probably towards the middle. Might be in Idaho, so we'll see where it's at.
Let's fly the drone. Caleb has never flown a drone in his life, but right now, he is doing the flight of his life, trying to find Maverick. Did you find it yet? It's been like 30 seconds, bro.
I haven't found it yet.
Maverick is out there somewhere. We're trying to find Maverick, Kalin. Everything we can. We got this guy doing the hard stuff. Okay, we got a problem. It says there's only enough battery to make it home, but we have 11% battery, and how many feet left?
3,000 feet.
So
10% battery left.
10% battery. Are we gonna make it back? Oh my gosh! Please make it! Come on, baby. Where? In the water.
Water.
We're done. Okay, hold on. Take this quick. Oh, dude. There's no way. I'm about to lose a drone. Come on. I'm not gonna make it, dude. This is the end. This is the end. No. Crap. So close. Oh, baby, do you see it yet?
I cannot see it.
Do you see it? Should be right in front of us. Where? Dude, that That was terrifying. I knew I was gonna lose it. Oh my gosh. How much battery? Wait, let's see. 0% battery left. Still recording. Were you guys worried?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm on the other side of the lake right now, and we are, maybe you can see this on here, but we're here. The boats were untethered there. This is pretty much an episode of stand-up paddleboards untethered. And they say that they kind of travel in this area here. So I'm gonna just fly the drone here. I saw two people on a board paddling. I couldn't tell if it was a kayak or a board. It's this one right here. What do you think? It looks like Kalin's board, but I think I just buzzed a kayak and annoyed them. I don't think that's it, because they were kind of paddling in sync. Kalin might have a little PTSD because it was a super traumatic experience, right?
Yes.
So I'll make you a deal. We bought a paddleboard today for the family, but I'll give it to you and make it yours if you go out here on your knees with me right next to you right now to get over it. Deal? Deal? Let's get over it. You got this? How do you feel about it?
I don't know.
I'll just be right next to you. You'll be fine, right? All right, let's go get Goose. Yeah, we can just go in shallow water, B. We're fine.
I'm shaking. Huh?
You got this, B. I believe in you. She's gonna do it. Kalin's overcoming her fear. She's got her paddle. Get your leash on. She's got it. I'll go a little deeper. Just got to me. You're not gonna go anywhere, okay? You're on it. You're doing it. You're doing it. See, you're pro on the new board. What do you think of the new board?
I like him.
Yes, Kalin, you've got it. Do me a favor, hit that like button right now for Kalin, because she is overcoming her fears. You got this, B, go. Hit that subscribe so you catch our future adventures when we screw up things, probably even worse. And also hit that link right up there so you can get the whole journey all at once.